Schneider still ends up with it. Funny. Rusky Jones and Solo and Schneider. That's not a bad line. Rusky Jones is just here. He'll end up in Canada again.
All right. Is he?
You know.
How old's he?
Would he be 17?
Oh wow.
There's a few of those boys that travel to Canada to.
Yeah, I'm surprised. We've got one. We've got Morgan Blair likes to. Here he goes. Likes to skip over to North America. He's done it a couple of years now, I think. But it'd be nice to see some of the other lads that could definitely do it.
Yeah. Oh, it's such an expensive game, though.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Oh! Matt Enright.
Matt Enright, that old slippery dog. I quite enjoy watching Enright work.
Oh, wow. Shit.
Just fancy dude.
He just had to get through there.
Yeah, and end up with a puck on his stick.
On his stick. Not just like at his feet, but on his stick.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, rebound. Big rebound. Still loose there.
Centering. Oh, well, I might as well keep going. I'm going to try.
Yeah, we might as well get the flow going.
What we're getting paid for.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Face off on the offside dot. McIntosh back to Burns. Cross to True in his own zone. Burns cross ice. Solo can't carry it in. Loses it. Dump back to the neutral zone. Burns, McIntosh rails it around. Welcome picks that up. Leaves for True. But Burns has got some challenge here because Ellis skating in on that center. Good save by Brooks. Ellis couldn't pick that up. McIntosh skating it in, taking a shot. Dump back out. Burns picks it up in the neutral zone. True on the red line, marches it in. Cross to McIntosh in the center. Can't dance through Lilly. McIntosh with it behind the net. It's railed around by Welcome. Solo picks that up off the point. Takes it to the corner. Centering. No one there. And McIntosh with it. Had the puck taken off him by Solo, who still has it. Doing some great work, but can't keep it in. Lewis over the blue line.
Multiple men there.
And
they scored.
3 men in, marching in. And that was, the pass was almost intercepted, slid slowly across and pushed in nicely. I think that was Enright that pushed it in. Funny that. Matt, the man who knows where to be.
Yeah. Johnny on the spot, and what a good start for the Thunder to get one up early.
We're not going to start this early, are we? Are we going to start, Matt?
Well, they know that they're up against it here this weekend, so get in that first one.
Yeah, that's just, you're right. It's big smiles on that Dunedin bench. Freer with it on the blue line. Just flicks it in. Actually on net. Shuck taps it behind the net. Puck's against the boards. There seems to be always 2 or 3 Dunedin players on the puck, which is real exciting to see. High energy, end-to-end hockey at the moment.
Well, they had a good rest this afternoon. They weren't arriving, right on the dot of game time, which I know that happened to Queenstown up in Christchurch.
Scores! Schneider, he's back.
Yeah. It doesn't take a player of his quality to warm up.
Just under the glove of Shook. So replying quickly to that goal. Well, it looks like we got us a hockey game.
Oh yeah, we were 6 minutes in and it's one apiece.
Yeah. High intensity.
Just
back and
this
forth.
rink just breeds fast-paced, high contact hockey.
Yeah. The crowd loves Matt Schneider. I mean, who doesn't, I guess, except the other teams.
Yeah, anyone but the Stampede fans. I mean, if you're a true hockey fan, you appreciate the skill of someone like Schneider and the impact he can have on the game.
Ellis carries in, but just Enright, I believe, just a little too excited.
Still fast for someone his age, isn't he?
Yeah. No, I have a lot of respect for that man. He's amazing hockey player, great leader. Put up there with Paris Hyde, those two boys just.
Yeah, that's why he gets the A every year, pretty much.
All right.
Although there was a few jokes on the bus ride up about Matt Enright and his defensive capabilities or his commitment to defense. I don't have anything to say about that, but a couple of the players might have had a few quips.
There's Harrison McCog with it. And we've got ourselves our first penalty.
We do. It's on
Dylan Devlin.
Yeah, referee Becker is
definitely
very adamant about this one.
Yep, no arguments with him. Tonight's officials. We have Tom Becker win the stripes, Adam Nagy and Will Scott as linesmen. Oh, so
it's Alice.
Oh,
Alice in the box.
Yes, and did Devlin get seated as well? No?
I think so. I can't see him in there.
I could have sworn he was pointing at Devlin. Oh, well. So chance for power play for Stampede. Solo. Boom.
Ooh,
great deflection by
14 Burns.
Yeah, Burns.
Just wide.
Solo with it. Cross ice. Feeds Walcom. And Walcom takes that shot. Again, Solo. Back to McIntosh along the boards. Takes it to the corner. McIntosh. Dangerous. Freer can't quite get the angle on it. Solo. Cross to Walcom. Walcom taps it to the boards. Oh, puck bounces off the boards through a series of sticks right in the slot, and nobody picks that up. McIntosh behind the net, unbothered, looking to set something up. Carries to the corner. Walcom fires it just wide. Solo with it now. Off a stick bouncing, and Toby grabs that out of the air.
Yeah, good deflection in front that bounced up, and the Thunder doing a good job of keeping their box shape there, while the Queenstown Stampede, SkyCity Stampede moved it around the points.
Yeah, great amount of shots. Everybody's doing what they should do.
Yeah.
Dunedin's obviously shutting down that ability for them to march it in. Connor Harrison.
Play out there.
Great work by Solo, trying to deflect Connor Harrison's shot. Cross ice. McCog can't control it. It's bouncing around, and Connor Harrison can't keep it in. So Otis over the blue line. Kept in, though, by Otis. Shot across the crease.
I think he had a chance here to shoot if he was a little bit quicker.
Harrison cross, Solo off the boards, back to McCog in the corner. McCog. Freer has to glove it down. Shot Just Hurley deflecting it just wide. Everybody's doing the right thing in the right place, but just not quite right.
Yeah, those deflections are missing by centimeters.
That penalty's well and truly gone. So unchallenged or unrewarded, that power play. Schneider's got himself a hooking. I believe it.
Yep, he's got him. You picked the right one this time there, Dave. He's pointed out Schneider and
it just got tangled up and no, I can make excuses. I don't know what happened there, but he definitely spun around the Dunedin player. So here's a chance for the Thunder's power play.
Yeah, and talking to Coach Guillaume Leclerc about the power play, and it's always a change-up with the Thunder, and they're travelling with a different lineup almost every week. So they've got defenseman Charlie Lilly standing in goal, screening, making a nuisance of himself on the first line tonight.
Well and truly. And Thunder chase it back. Shuck stops it. Big hustle there by Walton. And it's cleared up to the blue line. Enright on it. Red line. Enright controlling. Steering behind the net. Looking for the pass. Back to Enright. Great passing, Ellis. One-timer. Stopped by Brooks. That looked like it was just going a bit wide, but Brooks got in front of it anyway. Here's a chance for Walcom. Walcom over the blue line. He's got McIntosh. And a spectacular, I think that was a save.
Yeah, Shuck made a good move across as McIntosh is wide open on that far side.
Two of the slipperiest players in the league, Walcom and McIntosh.
Originally, it was a great puck recovery down in behind the net by Charlie Lilly, but the play up the side of the ball, it's just Walcom found it, poked it past the defenseman, and then, it was a rush down the far end.
He's got some wheels.
It's just amazing how quick you can go from one end to the other in this ice arena, eh?
Yeah.
It's so fast.
So Nick Flight, ex-Queenstown boy, lining up, facing off. Freer back to Hurley, who rails it around. Rusky Jones boarded up. He's got three Dunedin players on him, and it's behind the net. Rusky Jones gives chase. Not allowing Dunedin, finally setting it up over the blue line. And no icing, tipped up. Yep. So
off a skate there.
Solo fires it down on target.
He wants to get those shot totals up, doesn't he?
Yeah. Flight, or Otis with it over the red line. Blue line, and offside's the call. Nick Flight, one toe over the line. Good chance for the changeup. 11 seconds left, and that penalty to Schneider.
You're going to have to get a grinder to that beam.
It's only a beam. What could it possibly be doing up there? 11 seconds left. And 8 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first period. Matt Whiffen and myself, Dave Dubnik here. Good
big
save.
Rebound.
Burns, being in the right place at the right time, pulls that from an open net. And it ends up back in the neutral zone. True steps in. Cameron True across to Connor Harrison. Shot. And Toby Shuck kicks that away with a stick. Harrison. Connor Harrison. Aguera just getting put on his butt. Down. Centering. Shot. Shuck. Shuck made that save, but the puck bounced free, but perhaps, I don't know. He lost sight of the puck, maybe?
Certainly, Stampede loving to put the contact in, as they always do in the home ice, because there's just not a lot of room to move down here.
Yep.
It starts to wear down the opponents. I talked to a few of the players. I said, hey, are you going to try and bring that physical play here tonight? And they said they always try and do.
Dunedin's struggling to get it out of their own zone. Enright picks it up. Red line dumps it in. Rails it all the way around. Welcome dumps it all the way back down. And icing is waved off. So Freer and Gregory colliding off the puck. Both boys from Queenstown, kind of known to each other.
Yeah, we're just over 12 minutes gone, and I'd say it's pretty even so far, Dave. Both teams have had opportunities to score more than just the one goal that they've got.
Yeah.
Both had power plays, which have been unsuccessful.
Huge end in quite a fast-paced first period. Welcome. Hurley on the red line. Centering and scores! Is that Aguera's foot or Otis's foot, perhaps?
I didn't quite catch that one, but it was
Hurley centering it, and it just came off a skate.
unfortunate deflection.
Yeah.
And behind Toby Shook, who,
Yeah.
you know, those are the ones you got to shake off. You can't do much about those ones.
Otis is feeling pretty low about that, but you know, he was in the right place and everything. It just off of.
Chalk that one up to Josh Hurley.
Yeah.
Going in deep and forechecking and winning the puck off.
Yep.
Adam Stitley on that one.
There was nobody else in front of the net.
Yeah.
Like there was no Stampede there, so. I'm not sure what the.
I think they're calling a late change there.
Oh, okay.
So just getting a few players back on the ice.
Tap back onto the blue line. Lilly off the boards. Picked up by Walcom, who taps it off the boards onto the blue line. Snides with it. Snyder. He's got Kemp with him. CJ Kemp. Has it along the boards. Still fighting for it. Kemp getting boxed around and finally ends up on his butt by Lilly. Simpson muscles past True, but picked up by Walcom. Walcom, he's over the blue line, over the red line. Walcom, he's got Snyder and Kemp. Kemp can't keep it in. And Snyder has it on his skates on the blue line. Shot, scores, makes it look so easy. I don't know which hole he found, but
I'm pretty sure he put that one past the blocker of Toby Shook, who would want that one back. It was a shot from the high point.
yeah, there was lots of time. But
Didn't seem like there was any screening in front, so
you know, and it looked like no effort, but that puck was screaming in.
yeah, you can really risk those ones fast past the blockers with very little effort from such a tall man. Doesn't have to lean on the stick or anything like that.
It's all angles, you know, momentum. I'm sure there's a math equation involved here, some physics. Burns with it in his own zone. Devlin can't hit Connor Harrison. And it's a centering to Devlin. Devlin picks it up on the red line. He's got Harrison McCog, who's muscled off the puck, sandwiched along the boards. Still along the boards, and it rolls past Cam True. And True taps it up to McCog. McCog up to Devlin. Devlin over the blue line, stops, centers. Harrison can't get a piece of it. And Flight picks it up, taps it in, but not out. Flight catches a puck on the blue line. Loses it to Walcom. Walcom taps it up to Harrison. Harrison over the blue line. Can't keep it in. And it's kicked up and controlled And Burns makes that stop on the shot from the high slot. Solo along the boards. Across to Burns. Burns, huge saucer pass. Feeds McIntosh, who can't control it. McIntosh picks it up behind the net. Tries to stuff it and can't. Fancy little work there inside on the crease.
Yeah, no one in front. He's doing it all himself on that one.
So, fighting for it in the corner. McIntosh ends up with it. Puts it behind the net. Lockie Freer gets tackled. And finally, Lewis picks it up on the red line. Otis centers. No one there. That's tapped up.
Lewis just couldn't get a stick down. He had good defense on him.
McIntosh hits Walcom on the blue line. Walcom centering and Shuck scores! Third man in, Freer, Lockie Freer. Shuck made a brilliant save, but it kicked it out into the low slot.
Made the initial save on Walcom, and he reached out for the loose puck in front, but it was just a bridge too far.
Yeah, just a little bit out of reach.
And Lockie Freer, the beneficiary of it.
Yeah, McIntosh couldn't get a handle on it, but what happened with McIntosh near the puck, they all gravitated to him, and Lockie Freer scoops in like a little vulture and snags that one.
That line has been on fire this year.
Yeah.
Walcom, McIntosh, and Freer, they've been lighting up the board. It's points. You know, they're crowding the top of the scoring leaders, and they've only had half the amount of games.
Yeah. Yeah.
eight games. This is the 9th game for the Stampede. And
Solo centering. And Rusky can't get a piece of that. Boniface out there for his first skate. Lachlan Boniface out of the Wakatipu High stable. Bad bounce. Kind of almost came back in front.
Yeah, it's the boards they were checking before the game. I saw them out there with torches.
Yeah.
Checking the boards.
Well, checking or setting it up so that that tricky bounce.
Pass to yourself off the inboards, dump it, and it just pops out for you.
Board number 14, boys. You know the trick. You know the drill. Huge, intense battle with only 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first period. Ellis over the red line. Brooks fires it back to the corner, and Burns picks it up off into the corner for Hurley. Harrison's forced to slam on the brakes and bat it across ice. Is that Lilly with it over the blue line, takes a shot.
Yeah, Brooks had no trouble with that one. It was just a long shot from the point, and usually those are no trouble.
Yeah, you never know, just a miscalculation with the glove, and poor Brooksy had to come in from overseas today and landed in Christchurch this morning and drove, so he's basically,
oh wow,
hey Dad, where's my kit?
Yeah, that's an incredible.
Connor Harrison makes it through a couple of the Dunedin players over the blue line, and then it's lost. Noah Gregory bumped by Burns on the red line, and the puck rolls to behind the net, behind Brooks. Keeping it in, trying to stuff. And Womford took a great shot there with a whole bunch of screen in front, but Brooks just gobbled that up.
He shot it through the legs of Connor Harrison, and I'm surprised Brooks was able to see that one, but covered it up, and no rebound is safe. It's what you want from your goalie.
Rolls back to Womford. And it's now behind the net, controlled by Dunedin. Dunedin seem to have a little bit more control on this puck at the moment, as Lewis is in the corner with it. Womford taps it around behind the net. Walcom can't control it. Shot, beautiful save.
That was Ian Order stepping into the middle there.
Against the grain shot and a great toe save by Brooks. And big rebound, but nobody from Dunedin could move that. So, Welcome with it. And Solo taps it up to Welcome. Chandler over the blue line, centering. No one there. McIntosh behind that net. Solo. Freer taps it up to McIntosh. Cross to Welcome shot. Scores. What angle did he have there?
Enough angle for him with a shot like he possesses. She can shoot that puck as good as anyone in this league, and it just through the 5-hole.
Just didn't have a lot of room. He was closing that angle quickly with only 1 minute, 7 seconds left in this. I'm afraid, man, I feel awful, but we're not really being very good hosts, are we?
You could keep it even for a little longer.
4-1. 1 minute left in this first period.
Welcome just can't stop scoring goals.
He's
scored
handy.
A hat trick down. He scored 4 actually in the first game down in Dunedin.
Yeah, but then you guys stole it from us in the second game, didn't you?
No, we lost that one, but we kept Welcome to 2 goals. So is that a win? That's a win.
Schneider cross ice to Rusky Jones, taps it up to the red line, takes a hit from Flight. Burns tries to hit Schneider, can't. And it rolls into the Dunedin territory. Rusky Jones taps it into the corner. Schneider with it now. Schneider's just such a big presence. True, cross ice. And Enright has it.
There's certainly easier people to push off the puck than Matt Schneider.
Yeah,
got to say that.
Towering man. True with it, waiting for the zone to clear. Fires it back in. Can't pick it up on the other side. Burns takes a shot, deflected, and that ends the first period. 5-1.
Done 5-1. Matt Schneider with 2 goals in the first period. Always a menace for the Phoenix Thunder to try and keep
manage,
down. But
yes.
you add a player like Brendan Welcome on as well, and it just makes it even harder. And
I think we going to take a break, and we'll come back in the second period. Oh, that's right. With little guys, you got to do some skating.
Yeah, we've got Pee-wees. Is it Pee-wees under 12s?
Yeah, something like that.
Have we been broadcasting? I'm
not sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I'm still having fun. Talking is my game.
Is it what do they call this?
Superheroes.
Superheroes, that's right. Looks like the Flashes.
And is it the Hulks? Got the Flashes and the...
Oh, there's some stick tapping in the center ice already.
A little bit of, yep. Phantoms. Got to keep an eye out for number 21, Lincoln. He's quite handy. He's got a younger brother, yet Frankie Prophet with number 22. She is a machine. You watch out for her. And here we go.
She's calling for it.
Yeah.
Gets the pass.
She takes the pass in her skates. Great work. Battle for it. And the Flash can't control it. And Lincoln carries up. Tries to feed. Profit.
Whoa.
Oh, Profit takes.
Is that a penalty?
No, I
Was it
don't
a
know.
dive? Oh, here's a chance for the flash.
Shot just wide.
Good hard shot though. Oh, here we go. Break up the wing.
Got a couple with them. Off the post.
Oh, Brooks is not letting anything through tonight. He wants to shut out
Centering
regardless.
shot.
Of
Scores!
Beautiful. The Phantoms.
The flash. Come up quickly.
I think it's a bit unfair. You've got 4-on-3. Flash playing short-handed here.
Did they lose a player?
I don't think they had one. Oh, and a goal for number 13.
Lincoln taking that high shot. Great defensive work there. Brooksy makes a pass all the way down the ice, forcing the Phantom back into their own zone.
Good forecheck from the Flash.
Great to see.
Oh, it opens
Shot.
up.
Scores!
15 rips it home.
Far side.
It's good forecheck pressure down low. There you go. Goalie's out. Take your chance.
Centering pass. Can't quite make it to the slot.
To the point. Trying to drag it in and rip it. Good D to D pass. Change sides.
Beautiful.
Open up the side of the ice.
Tapped off the.
Oh,
There's a chance.
all alone.
Great. Puck tangle up.
It's in behind. Someone's got to get it. Oh, still there. Loose in the crease. Big shot and a goal.
Scores. Oh my goodness, and that kills it. That's it. Let's go let's go take a break, Matt.
Alrighty.
All right, we're back here. Second period.
Oh, yeah.
Queenstown Arena. Battle between SkyCity Stampede and the Dunedin Phoenix Thunder. I'm Dave Dudnick, and with me,
Matt Whiffen up from Dunedin.
yes, the big smoke.
6 goals that period, Dave. 5 of them for the Stampede, the SkyCity Stampede, after going down by 1 goal.
Yeah,
took charge really,
early in
didn't
the
they?
piece. Let Dunedin have a taste of, and then it was all Stampede.
Yeah, Matt Enright opened the scoring for the Phoenix Thunder, and then Snyder got 2.
Yeah,
And then it was also Hurley, Josh Hurley scoring, Lockley Freer, and Brendan Walcombe. Him and McIntosh make a great team. They have been lining up the score sheets all year. And I imagine Walcombe and McIntosh will be top of the points leaders by the end of the season once it's all said and done. And the way the season's going, Stampede and the Swarm, who played last weekend, looking like they could be locked in for a finals battle if their fans have got anything to say about it, which they don't, but those two teams certainly look like the strongest teams
at the moment, but anything could happen. Puck dropped, and we're in second period. And it's cleared down the ice by McCog early in the piece, giving the Thunder a little bit of a break. They'll change up. Man, it's exciting here in Queenstown. This box office up here for us is spectacular. We were a little late on start only because we were just finishing up our meal. I had the veal. Matt, how was that lobster?
Their lobster was surprisingly fresh for inland town.
Yeah. Yes, it's hard getting out of those lazy boy recliners. And Harrison, stick handling.
Delayed penalty here on Thunder. Brooks is on the bench, extra man out there for the Stampede.
Hooking way delayed. Big shout out to Bex Dobson, Nigel Dobson, Glenn Wearing. You're watching this probably from a warm seat.
Nigel Dobson.
Yeah. Old Eagle Eye Dobson. Got to watch him. I think he just had a weekend in Erewhon last weekend. Would have sounded like a wonderful weekend for the outdoor competition. I think the Gold Rush took that.
They did indeed.
Yes. Dave Armigan.
Multiple time champion.
Welcome shot. Scores!
What a perfectly placed shot just over the glove of Toby Shook on that shot on the power play.
Yes, early in the power play. Passing it around.
Stampede took a minute and 1 second to score their 6th goal in the second period. Much to the fans' delight. There's a good block of yellow jerseys just to the left of the players' entrance. Really liking the way the game's going so far.
It's a fiery crowd. Tapped in. So we're back to even strength here. And the puck's off a skate and goes all the way down, forcing
Maz Gregory, who's playing his first official game for the Thunder in the NZIHL.
Rails it around to the point.
I think that's his mother down in the corner now sporting the
Green.
just the single green jersey rather than the split Stampede Thunder jersey she was wearing.
Yes. All right, Solo over the blue line. Solo still controlling. Shot. Scores upstairs. Top shelf.
Actually, I didn't pick out that there's been a goalie change on the Thunder side.
Okay.
That's James Moore, who's in net now.
Yeah, having a bit of a just off his shoulder. That was between the shoulder and the post.
It looked awkward for him to try and lift that shoulder up and make the save. Not a great start for the period for him. He's led in 2 goals already. Hopefully he can shake those off and get back that confidence.
Facing off. Solo. Boniface out there for the Stampede. Kicks it forward. onto Kemp's stick. Kemp muscles it in over the blue line. Boniface can't controlling, taps it back in. And Sydney, Lily. And they start moving it out. Dunedin. Simpson railed up by Kemp. Just the blue line. And Solo gives chase as that Lily forced back. Sydney up to Simpson. Simpson tries to tap it in off of Boniface's body. And
Simpson gets an assist.
Yeah.
For Tyon, I think that's the third line for the Thunder coming up large.
That clearing pass just bouncing, unfortunate bounce off of Boniface's body right onto the stick of the Dunedin player, and then enabling that momentum to continue into Stampede zone.
How good for that line. That is a young lineup, especially Max Simpson, who's had limited game time this year, making a great pass across for Luke Tyon.
Solo. Blue line. Over the red line. Rails it in. McCog skates to the corner. Puck. Harrison can't control that. He had a great opportunity there. Enright can't control that. And offside. Delayed offside as the Dunedin's forced to clear. Freer carries. Freer. Big pass to McCog. He taps it to the corner.
Big hit on Devlin by Jacko Fly.
And it rolls behind the net. Enright over the blue line. And a great glove stop, but not a save. As Enright kind of had Solo.
Freer gives Jacko Flight one back.
And it tapped to the corner. Huge energy in this early moments of this second period.
Yeah,
2 goals already scored.
Feel the intensity in some of those hits.
Sorry,
in the last minute.
3 goals scored. Shot off the glove of Brooks, but it's still in play. And it's bounced up to McIntosh, who can't control it. Lewis with it on the red line. Lewis over the blue line, fires a shot on. And Brooks seems to be having trouble collecting. He's stopping well, but that glove isn't quite collecting the puck like it should be. A few little bounces. Luckily, there was nobody there to collect that.
He said one international flight and a long drive from Christchurch, Dave. Let's cut him some slack, but it's those sort of things that the Thunder would like to take advantage of. You know, get a player in close before those shots are fired off.
Yeah, because the rebound would have been handy. Rails it around. Simpson can't control it, but it ends up behind the net where Burns is being dogged by 2 Phoenix Thunder players. Burns hits Freer, who runs into referee Becker. And Walcom across to McIntosh. McIntosh skates it to the corner. Walcom can't get a piece of it, right on the deep slot. And True fires it back all the way into his own zone where Burns collects. Fires it up to McIntosh. McIntosh loses it in the skate of Tilly. Tellin. Now Ellis with it over the blue line. Ellis fires it to the corner. Burns behind the net. Ellis picks up in the corner. Still controlling, being dogged by True. Pushed up against the boards, but he's got Flight with him. And it finally gets to the point, but not out. Stanley takes a shot. Stetley takes a shot. Yeah. Beautiful shot through a whole sea of bodies.
Yeah, those opportunities that the Thunder need to take, and I think, you know, they want to get as many shots as they can on here, and those shots through the crowd in front can be the ones that just bounce awkwardly for the goalkeeper. He collected it really well on the blue line, brought it in close to his body and fired a good wrist shot through.
Solo up but not out. Good to see Joel Patterson out there. First skate of this period. He's got Schneider with him. Just like you said earlier, Matt, about them using Schneider as the kingpin and then rotating the younger players through him. And that's exactly what's happening at the moment as Rusky Jones takes it to the corner and rails it around. Gregory can't get it out. Schneider puts it up in the corner. Schneider centering shot, and a great shot, but even a better save by Moore.
Yeah, Moore was in good position there. I think that was number 31.
Yeah, Rusky Jones well positioned. Yep. Dunedin's got to tangle those guys up in front because they're slippery and they're going to cause a lot of grief.
Well, someone like Matt Schneider he demands attention.
That's true. That's true.
And
yeah.
often you need two players on him if you want to get the puck off him. And it creates those opportunities for players out in front. Thunder have been doing that a little bit this year with Parasite and some of the younger players. Parasite, a Schneider-esque type player down in Dunedin. Veteran, strong on his skates.
All right, behind the net. And it ends up on Enright, who's centering pass ends up going all the way back down. Where it's turned around. Enright can't control it on the blue line. Kemp has it now. Kemp, big downfield hit by Jackson Flight.
He lined him up from a long way back there.
Yeah, said hello. True has it. Enright taps to hits Flight, and Enright can't one-time it. Still ends up on Enright's stick.
But Messi down there at the bench, they were lucky to get away with it a little bit of there. But delayed penalty as Moore comes rushing off the
almost
blue line.
So it looks like we got some slush.
Who's heading to the bench?
I'm not sure.
Slashing on.
Hurley, is
Hurley, yeah, by the looks of it.
Hurley's having words as he goes. I'm sure they're just friendly little statements.
Great call, ref. Great call.
That's what.
100% agree with you.
Emoji. And True clearing it all the way down. Connor Harrison, huge forecheck for a penalty kill. Still forcing them to be honest with that puck. Stampede control behind the net. Burns rails it up, but not out. Where Oneford keeps it in. Still controlling. Shot. Point blank shot. Great save.
Alice got a good pass from Wonfa. Now they're controlling it around the outside.
Shot in front.
Lily doing well. Just can't quite recover it. Gets stuck in though.
Devlin pushes it out over the blue line.
Good work from Dylan Devlin. He's known for his...
There's something going on here.
Yeah, I think...
A little bit of...
We've got Alice going to the bench.
Yeah, and Dylan Devlin. Obviously, a little bit of RG de la Bargie.
Dylan Devlin, he does it here. He did it in Dunedin. He's a pest on the ice. He's a bit of a menace. Likes to get stuck in, and he does it with a smile on his face too.
Yeah,
which probably makes you even angrier if you're the guy he's doing it to.
He's feisty. All right, face off in the offside dot, just gently to the left of Aston Brooks.
So offsetting penalties mean it's still 5-on-4 for a minute.
McIntosh forechecking on Otis. And it's 1-4. Flight over the blue line. Jackson Flight hits an ankle.
Oh, he had a good follow up there.
And Brooks doesn't know that he had it in his pads. And McIntosh is being dogged by Otis and turns it around.
Oh, he had a man in front. He just didn't look before he passed.
Yeah, Flight was there, but just 1 meter away.
I think he thought someone's definitely going to be in front of the net.
1-4. Up, cross ice to Blair. Blair rails it in, picked up by Freer, who just rails it all the way back down with 8 seconds left, and that penalty to Hurley. And we still have the offsetting penalties as well. Lilly drags it behind his own net. Great hustle there by Otis. And centering pass and a wonderful save again by Brooks.
One of the Thunder players is in the goal. I think that is, no, it's not Otis, must be Gregory. Yeah, no, Gregory getting familiarised with the
his home turf.
Oh, yeah, on his home turf.
Home net, yeah.
Ian Otis had a great chance here. He fought his way through. And
fun fact, Gregory's father plays goal for many of the social games here. So it's a whole family of hockey players. True with it, taps it onto the red line, but Rolfe taps it in. Cross ice, Burns falling, hits McIntosh though. McIntosh leaves for Welcome. McIntosh behind the net, dangerous combination. Back behind the net for Welcome. Welcome steps up, tries to tuck it in on that narrow side, but Moore says, not again.
Yeah.
Welcome, not again.
Welcome just collected the puck, stepped out in front and tried to lift it, which he did, and I think it just dropped down in between the pads of Moore. Drew the whistle.
Boy, the intensity is quite high here. So our whole crew here, we've got Molly, Manuela, and Lee doing all the technical stuff. And you've got Matt Whiffen and myself, Dave Dubnik, here on the voice. Gregory back to Flight, who taps it up, and icing is the call.
Halfway through the second period, and 2 goals for the Stampede, 1 for the Thunder.
Most of that happened all in the first couple minutes of the game, of the period.
It was fired up. I talked to Graham Darley, manager of the Phoenix Thunder, and he talked about the intensity, how the Phoenix Thunder started with intensity in the first period but kind of lost it, mistakes crept in. But I think this intensity level in the second period is looking really good.
Centering. Great work there.
Last time these 2 teams played, which seems like a long time ago now, is right at the start of the season very much. 8-2 in their first game and then 6-2 in favour of the Stampede in Dunedin. So almost there, and we're halfway through the game.
Yeah. Yes, and we'll do it all again tomorrow night.
Could end up being a very high-scoring match.
Snyder centers off a stick. Finally collected by Dunedin. They march it up. As Gregory leaves for the point. That's a shot. Patterson. Rusky Jones. Patterson out there with Schneider. Lewis carries for Dunedin over the blue line. Lewis stops on the board. Shot. Blocker save. Back to the corner. Schneider battling for it. Taps it off the boards. Schneider.
Got 2-on-1.
Shot backhand. Score. Oh my goodness. That was pretty fancy.
Number 29.
I think, is that Joel Patterson?
That's Logan Campbell.
Oh, Logan Campbell. I'm sorry, Logan.
2-on-1 developed.
Yes.
Schneider found him.
Another unfortunate thing that happened was there was a renegade stick on the ice that slowed the defenseman down. Was that Lilly, perhaps? And just stumbled over that, which didn't help.
And the way the shot was, Moore was moving across the ice, and the shot came back against the grain.
Against the grain,
and it just went just inside there. It slid quite, not fast, just slowly. No. And nothing Moore could do, as he sort of had to look back and watch it slide past his pads.
Campbell's first, I believe that's his first goal. And, that's the Schneider line again, I think.
Yeah. You put a veteran player out there who can make plays and get the young guys making confidence.
All right, Kemp ducks past Rolf, cross ice. Shot. And it rolls behind the net where it's railed forward, and Freer picks it up. Freer leaves for Kemp. Kemp tucks it to the corner. Connor Harrison tucks it in the corner. And Hurley forced to chase it into his own zone. Solo pushes it into the red line. And McCog picks it up behind the net. Centering. Deflected.
Yeah, Jacko Flight got a stick on that, kept it away from the men on the point.
And it rolls behind the net. Huge end-to-end hockey at the moment. And Harrison with it, slowing things down. Burns in his own zone. Burns. Harrison can't hit him. Enright with it over the blue line, fakes the shot, kicks it forward, and Brooks just gathered that up to slow things down, I think.
Yeah, Enright not happy with the result that he got there. He was probably in a good position to get a shot off. He just kind of lost it. He's been looking for the entry into the zone and the big one-time shot this year. He's been getting them off, but he hasn't found the back of the net yet on them.
All right, Otis facing off for the Phoenix Thunder to the left of Aston Brooks. He's facing off against McIntosh. Got Lilly on defense, Lewis, and Gregory. And it rolls to the far boards. Shot, slippery one, forcing Brooks to make a stick save and kick it to the corner. Freer gives chase behind the net, and it's railed up, but not out. And Solo taps it to the red line. Cross ice, a little more intensity there with that Thunder. Phoenix Thunder seem to be just...
This line, I like the way this line is played. It's a couple of young players, couple of 18-year-olds.
McIntosh.
And Noah Gregory.
Centering. Gregory with it. Tries to dance past Solo. Can't. Back to the point. Gregory. Maz takes a shot, and that's Maz. Gregory takes a shot from the point.
Took a big deflection. Went out wide.
Walcom over the blue line. Walcom shot. Can't keep it in. It was Freer, who just dumps it back in, giving the boys a chance to clear the zone. Chelena falling on the blue line, and Solo taps it up to Patterson. Can't control it. Solo just slaps her back in.
Chelena finishing his check.
Something not happy.
Challoner is going to head to the box by the looks of it.
Unlucky. Tyler Challoner.
2 minutes for
hit to the head.
Hit to the head. Tough to see it when it's right down below us. I wasn't quite looking. Don't want to get in the way of the camera.
Chance for the power play.
Rusky Jones out there with Schneider and another young player on the far side. Who's that, Dave?
That looks like Patterson, I believe.
Patterson.
Joel Patterson.
No delay of game there as it took a deflection into the net. To the relief of the Thunder players. They don't want to go down to 3 players.
No. So Burns and True on defense.
Good faith from the coaches of the Stampede to put young players out there with Schneider, isn't it?
Yeah, well, how else do you learn, eh? Oops. Brooksy making a bit of an error there with that tap just off the stick. Lilly forced to give chase. And Schneider gives him a hurry up, and it's cleared up and Back into Phoenix Thunder zone. Firing it down.
High stick.
High stick called.
High stick there. Killed off 40 seconds so far. The Thunder doing a good job.
Killing that penalty. Realize, pardon me.
No, seeing the score box, seeing the score in here is got to do some yoga day. You got to bend your back and.
I know it's yep.
I need to put one
stretching
right in front of us here. Big screen right on that beam right in front of us.
True.
With replays.
Across to Burns. Burns controlling in his own zone. Being dogged by Enright. Tangled up with
Schneider puts the head on.
Yeah. Struggling to just get some momentum going on this. Schneider picks up a puck shot, and Moore makes a great save as it drifts across the crease. And again across the crease. Puck ends up on Patterson. Centering, Schneider takes a shot deflected to the corner. Schneider picks up the rebound. Takes it to the corner, looking to set it up. Back to the point. Freer takes a shot.
Oh, that was up high.
Off a helmet, I believe.
Yeah, I think
Patterson
almost swore that one, if he didn't.
And he's coming off. And Hurley, he had a step on it, but he was just watching that it wasn't a six-man situation. So he was wise to just hang on for a second. Kemp cross to Hurley. Hurley fires one right on the glove of Moore. That was a good little pass from Kemp. Drew a couple players, fired it across.
Just a few seconds remaining on the power play for the Stampede. There, a couple of shots. Schneider fired off a quick one from in front, and then that one there. But they haven't really got the power play on this one going where they're moving around comfortably in the zone.
No, haven't fully controlled it in the zone. Absolutely not. So we're looking at only 3 minutes and 20-some seconds left in this, and we're back to even strength. Powering out over the red line, firing it in. That was one for cross ice. One for with it. Campbell giving chase. Fired in where Wamford picks it up along the boards in the corner. Otis can't collect that. Solo with it now. Freer behind the net. Hurley can't control it. Dangerous position where I think that was Lilly who got a good shot away from the point. Blair off his skate, bounces onto Connor Harrison's stick. Connor Harrison still controlling behind the net, can't leave it. And Harrison's going to be tangled up for a slash.
Delayed penalty here.
Yeah,
I think Devlin might have got a knee in.
I think it was Connor Harrison that's had a bit of a swing with the stick. Bit of a slasherooski. Yeah. Well, my goodness, 2 minutes, 20-some seconds left in this second period. 8-2.
Thunder would love to get one back here on the power play. They got to
seal one before the end of the period. Got in right there with Lilly. Gregory. Lilly's moved forward. Wamford Ellis. Face off to the left of Brooks. True. Collects it. Taps it down. McCogg gives chase. McCogg. Huge effort there. And Ellis over the blue line. Leaves for Wamford. Wamford shot. And puck
just out of the glove and fell behind him.
Cross ice. Wamford one times it off a leg. Puck bounces behind the net.
Took a big deflection.
Gregory taps it in. Burns. Puck rolling around in front.
Where is it?
And gathered up by Burns through his, reaching through the, kept playing whack-a-mole trying to grab it. You know?
The Thunder like to move it. Matt Enright made on the far side there. He sort of faked he was playing at the park and let it go past him. When he stepped out though in front of the net to take the shot, he just fanned on it, but still got a shot off and caused some chaos in front.
There's another penalty awarded.
Yeah, you're right.
So we're looking at 5-on-3.
For
well, till the end of the period.
Till the end of the period. Well, I think actually there'll be 20 seconds at the end of the period with a Stampede player will come back out.
This is a test of the Stampede's medal. McIntosh, Walcom, and Freer.
Face off, so important.
Walcom rails it up and off a dirty bounce.
Oh.
McIntosh just almost collects the referee.
He had a lot of time there.
Unlucky bounce.
Harrison and Burns. Burns for slashing.
Right. So
a 5-on-3.
Ellis takes it to the corner, being pursued by, and McIntosh not really playing the proper defensive role here. What he teaches his players to do. They're actually full court press, which we won.
They kept the Thunder hemmed up on that far side, and they didn't allow those passes to come out.
And they march it out. Thunder over the red line, marching it in and closed up.
It's Wanfer in the net as he found his way through the middle.
Take the puck with ya. No, great chance for a break for the Stampede, who were doing a great job of defending 5-on-3. Just a little bit of fun fact. Next weekend, Colin McIntosh is Wakatipu Wild. He's coaching the Wakatipu Wild next week, and they're playing against the Thunder girls.
Thunder women are out there.
So come on down, Queenstown Ice Arena. Watch some.
That should be a good matchup between those teams.
Women's hockey. The Wild have yet to lose, and the Thunder have won a couple games, so it'll be a very exciting battle. Otis over the blue line. Still controlling. Flight hit. And Mumford to Flight. Flight taking a narrow angle. And it's off the net. I think is one of those penalties.
Yeah, just Lockie Freer jumping on there to bring it back to 4-on-5. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Referee Tom Becker telling
not liking
Lockie Freer that no, you gotta wait for the whistle to go before you jump back on, I think.
All right, so this slippery little chestnut, when Lockie steps on, should the Stampede have control of the puck, he's that old trick.
Defense have got to keep their head on a swivel here.
Yeah.
They don't win the face.
And here it is, big flick up. Yeah. Freer can't control it. And it rolls.
He's a pro. He knew what was coming up. As soon as they lost their face off, he was heading back.
Walford, lead pass to Lewis, but it's tapped back in by Walcom. And that ends the second period. Oh my goodness, high intensity game. A few penalties, a few goals.
3 goals to 1 in that period in favour of the Stampede. They stretched their lead out to 8-2 after the 2 periods.
Oh, hang on. What is yours the Pinot Noir? Is this yours here? The Pinot Noir? Yeah, I'm having the Pinot Noir with the steak. Is it medium rare? Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to take a break now while we have our meal here. And we'll be back with the third period. Welcome back here. Third period battle between SkyCity Stampede and the Phoenix Thunder from Dunedin. Not very good hosts, are we here?
No, you don't treat our boys very well. You give them a hard welcome.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see what happens in this third. I'm Dave Dubnick. With me is Matt Whiffen. And we've got on the camera Molly and Manuela and Lee helping out as well. So big thanks to all these volunteers.
Brendan Welcome, Jeff Solo, and Logan Campbell scored in the second period for the Stampede. And Max Simpson getting one for the Phoenix Thunder. I was trying to look that up to see whether or not that was his first NZIHL goal.
Blair with it in his own zone. One for back to Blair. Blair feeds in right over the red line. Hits Flight but can't control it. Solo hits it all the way down. And they start again. Enright can't control it as it rolls into Stampede corner behind the net. Pushing and shoving. He's got some help there from Ellis. And Schneider taps it up. Solo fires it on net. And Patterson gives chase on Blair. Gregory muscled off the puck by Patterson, but regains it, takes it to the corner with Rusky Jones and Hurley. Puck bouncing in front in the corner where Gregory can't quite get a handle on it, and he goes behind the net. Patterson, Hurley, lost on the blue line, turned around by Otis. Otis over the blue line. He puts that quick step in, quick shot too. And Brooks kicks to the corner. Otis ends up with it. Back to Lilly on the point. Lilly takes shot, blocked by Hurley. Hurley giving chase. He's knocked off the puck.
Oh, that's loose in front.
Slippery little episode there, where although muscled off the puck drifted into Moore's pads and off his pads.
Yeah, he just didn't collect it cleanly.
No, it looked kind of, everything was in slow motion too. Kemp to Hurley. Hurley can't, sorry.
3-on-2 here for the Thunder.
In front, no one can pick it up. And it rolls onto Kemp's stick. Kemp across to Harrison. Harrison's got some room. And he's pushed to the boards.
Yeah, Wampa with a great back check. Finished up his check as well. He's without a stick though, Wampa now. Stuck on defense.
Back to the point. Shot. And off.
Fought off by Moore into the netting.
Bouncing off the netting. I was wondering why it was whistled, but yes. Pieces of stick lying out there.
They're cheap. What are they? Pieces of fiberglass.
Yeah,
What can they cost?
$1,000.
Yeah, you know.
Face off to the left of Moore. Back to Harrison on the shot. Just wide.
Oh, he tucked it in. He tucked it in off the far post. Just squeezed through between the gap of the post and James Moore's toe.
He bent that puck. I was in line, and I was already announcing that it was wide, and it seemed to have curled. You know, the old Canadian curling. Well done, Connor Harrison.
Yeah, call him the Shane Warne of ice hockey. You put some spin on that, some wrist turn.
Yeah, it's just wide angle too. Amazing. Flight with it on the red line. Flight tries to step past Hurley. Can't. Devlin can't get a handle on it, and Ellis ends up with it over the blue line. Fires it in.
Ellis has taken a heavy hit. He's slow to get up, but there is a penalty on the play as well. He's shaken up. He's doubled over.
But Harrison McCog, yes, not noted for his aggressive behavior. Oh, well, actually, he's aggressive, but not physical behavior. So here's a chance for Phoenix Thunder.
There's good aggression on the ice, and then there's over the top, but sometimes it's a fine line, and things like that happen. And It's often, it's just unintentional.
Here it is on the red line. Blair taps it to Lewis. Lewis on the blue line. Welcome everywhere. And True, after Brooks' save, forced to tap it around the boards. And True can't clear it. McCog feeds Welcome. Dangerous leave. And Welcome can't convert that. A great save by Moore. Welcome stick handling. Hits True on the far side. True fires it on net. Forcing Moore to glove that.
Great chance shorthanded for Brendan Welcome, who you don't want to give him those easy opportunities to skate in.
He make him work for it.
Penalty was actually on Matt Schneider for elbowing.
Okay.
I mean, he's a big dude. His elbow's at the level of most people's heads as it is.
No. Well, they've got number 17 up there, but which I believe is.
Maybe they've just got the number on the Hydra wrong. It's
okay.
It is McCarg on the bench, wasn't it? Maybe it's McCarg for elbowing.
Solo railing it around. Forcing Ellis all the way back to his own zone. Gregory picks it up off of Moore. So
yeah,
Schneider's out there on the penalty kill.
Just a button mispress there in the score box, perhaps.
Gregory over the blue line. Shot gathered up by Brooks, slowing things down.
Not a really threatening shot, that one, but he worked his way in and got the face off, so Thunder can start on the offense down in the Stampede zone.
Larry, if you're watching, big hello to you and the family. Hope everything's fine with you. Schneider, stick lifted as he was just about to do something with it, as Enright pushes it on to Ellis, and Enright collects it in the point. Gregory now on the blue line. Soft little push, just a little saucer into the middle, and it ended up hitting the roof off of a deflection.
Potentially, if that had been knocked down, I think that would have been caught a high stick, as that one was floating probably above the bar, I think.
So there's less than 3 seconds left here in this penalty to McCog. And Sidley can't keep it in, and Hurley chasing heavy and forcing Ellis to come back and help out. Allen cross ice, and it hits the net. And it'll be a face-off on the center dot. We don't have many of those. Well, we have lots of those. Sorry.
Yeah, we've won at the start of each period, but that one, neutral zone, face-off as the puck went.
Bounced off the dead zone. Got Campbell, Hurley, and Kemp out there for Sky City. Tellen, Rolfe, and Simpson out there for the Phoenix Thunder. Kemp.
Pretty sure that was
can't hit Campbell.
Max Simpson's first goal.
Burns back to True. True can't control
tell
it.
Me different, then
Simpson.
go for it.
Sorry. Stolen by Kemp. Kemp over the blue line. Muscled off the puck by Flight. And Flight on the blue line. Flight steps past Campbell. And it's lost to Freer, who over the red line.
Oh, bad bounce.
Off of Kemp's leg, leaving it for Enright. Bad person to leave it for, too. As Enright spins, dumps it into the corner.
Yeah, Burns was all over the top of him as he tried to work his way towards the net.
Freer with it, can't clear it. Puck rolls around on the high slot, but nobody's controlling it. And it finally, off of a stick and into the timber.
Yeah, right up into the roof.
That wouldn't happen in Dunedin.
It would be quite the achievement
to hit
the roof.
to hit the roof. Yeah.
We've now got some low scoreboards. We've got these big projection scoreboards that you can hit. So I think a few of the players have taken upon themselves to make a game of it as they clear the zone.
Back to Gregory on the point. Can't get a shot away. Harrison blocks that. Harrison picks up the puck on the blue line. Tries to hit McCog. McCog on the boards. Blair gives him a run for his money. In the corner now. Moving it out. It's the Thunder. We're Otis with it. Otis has got Lewis on the far side. Lewis over the blue line. Up against Boniface. Steps past Boniface. And centers, but no one there. McCog. Bounced into the corner as he dumps it in behind the net, where Harrison taps it to the corner. Can't keep it in as Freer. Lead pass to Lewis, who steps over the blue line. Once again, good block by Boniface, using a little bit of body on there. And Freer turns it around behind the net, starts to hammers on the brakes, goes back, taps it behind the net. Devlin with it. Devlin bumped up against the boards. And McCog with it. Stampede struggling to get out of their own zone, and they finally do. Puck bouncing as Freer just takes a shove. A puck rolling around behind Moore. But he owes Lilly a bit of a milkshake after that. I believe Lilly pulled that one out of the open net.
He was scrambling there, James Moore.
Lockie Freer's got a lane down the far side. Tries to drag it past one player.
Slightly lost his stick. He's playing without a stick here.
McIntosh centering all the way back. It's forcing True back behind his own net.
He gets a little bit of relief there as the puck got out of the zone.
Yeah, get out of jail free card there. Freer can't hit McCog, but Walcomb's there. Walcomb shot in. Great gather there. McIntosh was right there hungry for a rebound, but no such luck. Great cover up by Moore.
Walcomb, just on that left-hand side, he can let it rip from such a sharp angle. He just gets a little bit of a separation from his man, and he's got such a quick wrist shot. It's got lots of speed, caused trouble for Toby Shook.
Oh, I like that. No, that's Moore, I think.
It did cause.
Oh, it did. Oh, in the first period, yes. True, trying to keep it in, can't. Forced back, across to Solo. Solo over the blue line. Ducks past one hit. Centering, McIntosh just wide. Batting it in was Freer, and Wamford 1-4, skating it all the way around by himself, centering, no one there, and Lilly forced to skate it back all the way back to his own zone as he's being pursued by Walcomb and McIntosh there. Freer taps it back in. Ellis is knocked down in his pursuit. Freer picks up a loose puck, shot. Moore makes a light work of that, kicks it to the corner, turned around.
Oh, a battle in the back between Walcomb and that's Maz Gregory.
And Walcomb.
I didn't see what was going on.
No, that behind
I heard the crowd and I had to look.
The crowd loves a ruckus. It's Maz Gregory.
He's
not happy.
He's getting some words from the Queenstown bench as they, he was only playing here not that long ago.
Great time to thank our sponsors, AWS Concrete Brothers, Tile Max, Queenstown Health, and Cook Brothers, LBRP Consulting, The Rock, and James Allen Photography. Not to forget the Queenstown Arena. Big thanks to Ted and Dan Graham. Boy, they keep this place spick and span. Tidy, tidy, tidy. So the face-off will be in the offside dot. I think they're offsetting penalties. Walcomb and Gregory. That's Maz Gregory, 4-4. Rusky Jones out there with Schneider. Ellis, Flight, and Lilly with Wamford on the back in the backfield, and Freer in the backfield for SkyCity Stampede. Freer behind the net. Burns. Bad bounce. Rusky Jones carries, tries to step it through, and Flight has it on the red line. Nick Jackson Flight. Shot on net, spins, picks up the rebound, and takes it behind the net. Cross ice. Or Wamford picks it up. Wamford over the blue line, steps past Burns. Schneider taps it forward. Matt Schneider against Blair. And
reaching in to Schneider, got the hook in call against him.
Yeah. But if you notice Blair, that was a sneaky little, that old chestnut, eh?
Tucks the elbow inside.
Yeah, I think so. I think if we play that back, we would see, but it was all against the side. It was not on the side of the referee. All he saw was the stick go up. But he would also say that the stick shouldn't have been there in the first place. That's how he would explain that. So.
Referees are never wrong.
Oh, here we go. 3 on 4, 4 on 3.
And for a good amount of time too. Minute 10, I think they're going to have it as.
True. Solo, McIntosh. The puck was dropped even though the Thunder were not set. So that was interesting.
That was interesting. It was very interesting.
They blew the whistle, had a chance, but Gregory marching it down. Gregory bullied off the puck in front of Burns.
No one there at the point for the Thunder. I think they thought it was a 5 on 3 and expecting 2 men at the point.
Perhaps. Wamford with it over the red line, leaves. Blue line. Behind the net for Otis in the corner. Otis back to Blair on the point. Shot. Great shot by Wamford. Kick to the side. Blair once again. Wamford one times it shot. And Brooksy just kicking those out. Back to Blair, and we'll bet shot himself just outside that post. And here's Solo with it. He's
got McIntosh with him.
And there'll be a slash. And I was so excited I dropped my clipboard.
Almost took out Maz Gregory. Luckily he's wearing a helmet down there.
So we got ourselves a little bit of argy-bargy happening here.
So it'll be, who's in the box here? It's Wamford. So it's should be 3 on 3, and Thunder have got one extra player.
So Lily's coming off. 3 on 3. Hurley, Burns, and Freer on for Stampede. Hurley rakes it on the blue line. Shot on net. Big spinorama shot.
So Thunder do have 4 on. Stampede got 1 player back.
Yeah, so that penalty must have been over, the first offsetting penalty.
Yeah. Penalties are bouncing up here in the third period.
Saying that we need a supercomputer just to do the calculation.
Yeah.
So giving chase is Ellis, but Burns picks it up. Burns behind the net. Feeds Freer. Freer carries to the corner. Mitchell Freer rails it along behind the net. And Kemp can't gather that up. And kicked into Phoenix Thunder area. Hurley gives chase on Stutley. He's got Freer with him. Ellis with it now, being dogged by Hurley. Lockie Freer with it. Shot just wide. Bounces off the boards. Hits Burns on the point. Burns, Freer. Bouncing puck in front.
It's power play now for the Stampede.
Fake slap by Freer. But Kemp wasn't ready for the pass.
I think he was faked out by that too.
It's just getting out of the way. You don't want to get in front of Mitchell Freer's slap shot. True with it now. True shot right on the money. Covered up by Moore. Stopping the play. Leaving the boys get a chance to get a breath. Change up the horses. Great save by Moore.
Yeah, period of confusion for both teams as, you got players coming on and off the ice with penalties and you're trying to make up power plays and penalty kill units as you go because everything's changing. Players are
not in their normal position as well. So if you're replacing a player, sometimes you're expected to be in a different position.
Coaches earning their keep on that last few minutes.
Can't make that pass to Lewis. Was Gregory. And Walcom dances in. Behind the net, centering. McIntosh, I don't know how. I think it went through the legs and off the skate of Moore.
Walcom just dances in and has some quick hands.
McIntosh over the blue line. Cross to Walcom. Can't hit him. And it's bounced up. Puck bounces off the boards. Great little flurry.
Nice pass to McIntosh. Floated up in front of him.
Takes it. Great pass, great collection.
Moore made a good save.
Another good save by
Moore.
Moore.
Across the crease there.
I think he's just getting hotter and hotter as the game goes on. Solo behind the net to Walcom, and Walcom tries to tuck it in, and then finally it's cleared out.
Yeah, Thunder just needed to get that out of there.
Give them a chance for a line change. And it's tapped up to Walcom, but picked up by Ellis, dumped in to the SkyCity zone. Behind the net. Great forechecking by the Phoenix. Walcom, he's got Devlin with him. Up high off a shoulder, but Walcom picks it up again. Back to the point where Burns picks it. Shot high off the net. Didn't know his own strength.
Yeah, that was distance for the lake. I think that one. If there was no net there, it was high.
Headed for the lake, yep.
Going higher.
Yep.
Just over 5 minutes left in the game, Dave, and with 9-2 the lead for the Stampede. Thunder probably just hoping for some positive news to finish this game. Get 1 or 2 back if they can.
Enright, blue line shot. Big rebound. Just tapped up but not out. Shot off the side of the net. Great shot by Blair.
Blair, yeah.
And it's passed up. And Blair just dumps it right back on.
Yeah, that's potential. That would have been intentional offside. Almost that one.
That's what the crowd was yelling for. And no icing there, so Phoenix trying to march it out of their own zone. Ellis collects it on the red line. Ellis bumped off the puck and Devlin to Harrison. Harrison shot off the post. Such a soft, beautiful shot. Thank you. Wolf for a red line. Lewis on the blue line. Skates it into the corner. And Freer has to football it in along the boards to Schneider. Cross ice feed to Rusky Jones on the red line. Rusky Jones has got a rolling puck. Dumps it in and gives chase. Puck bounces off the net behind. There's a few Stampede players there trying to gather it up. Chance for Stampede players are bunching up, these younger guys. Just a little bit too bunched up for my liking as Freer collects it on his own blue line and dumps it back in to Walford's zone. Steitley with it behind his own net. Steitley keeping it in was Solo. But Wallingford, man, he does some heavy lifting, that Wallingford.
He's very calm at the back there. He can skate it out when needed.
And he's got a shot for forever. Puck rolls up to Schneider. Schneider.
Work cut out against Schneider here.
Shot just off the blocker.
Far out. He can release that shot. It's so deceptive.
Feed center. Kemp can't hit the net. Great feed to him. Puck rolling around behind to the side of the net. Wallingford dumps it up.
Whoa, nice play.
Beautiful
from
pass. Just couldn't quite get it all the way.
Boniface had to get that puck because it was bouncing behind him if he didn't get anything on it. The lead flip pass was well placed, but Boniface
got in the way of that.
Great hand-eye coordination there.
Great to see these young guys, you know, they make some good plays in each shift, and their plays are getting better and better.
They're getting a lot of ice time tonight, the young guys, especially the line with Matt out there with Matt Schneider.
Burns is forced back behind his own net under pursuit of Challoner. Big pass forward to Campbell. Campbell taking a hit from Gregory, but nothing in it. And Challoner with it over the blue line. Knocked off the puck by Burns. And Challoner's a little bit angry about that.
Yeah, he stood him up there as he tried to wind up.
The puck rolls to the corner where Challoner's pushed into the corner.
Under 2 minutes left in the game.
Hurley taps it into Phoenix territory. Can't keep it in. And Boniface dumps it to the far side where Burns gives chase. Rolls it up to Camp. Camp centering off a skate.
Ooh.
Ooh, boy, that was lucky. It looked all relaxed, and then it came off a skeet and ended up on Toby's under his glove. Not Toby.
Adam Stitley just wasn't watching where the puck was coming from and directed it on there. I think there was a goal there. I was told that one of the goals from the Stampede came off a Thunder
skate as well, yeah. So it does happen. True, blue line, taps it to the corner. McIntosh behind the net. Welcome chases that down. Leaves her. Welcome Solo.
Oh, there's the puck in the loose in the crease.
And
I think the Thunder were lucky one of their own players sort of fell over and prevented a Stampede play getting a stick on it.
We'll see what they call. He
didn't intentionally fall on it.
Oh, let's not. Penalty shot.
He's called it, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. We don't get a lot of those.
So he's obviously ruled that the Phoenix Thunder player intentionally covered the puck in the crease.
Cameron True gets the chance. Man, I couldn't think of the worst nightmare. Is trying to
the pressure.
That's right. You're either a zero or a hero. And the crowd erupts. Cam True.
I think the Stampede bench gave the biggest cheer there. They sent out Cameron True. You know, if I was going to pick a player from the Stampede to take a penalty shot.
Yep. He's asking if it's on video. Yes, it is. Just like the rest of the game.
I think he might be asking about what led to the
logistics.
penalty.
The logistics of the penalty shot or something. Don't know. But to be said, the referees, they review a lot of this stuff. Thanks for the filming.
It's going to be hard to see from the angle we had. It's going to be hard to see from the angle.
Welcome back to Solo. Solo on the blue line. Little saucer pass behind the net. Buck bounces in front where McIntosh has to collect it in the corner. Rolls behind. We're in flight. Jacko Flight rails it along the boards.
Oh, watch out. Toby Shark is Ellis put that off the boards hard, very close to where he's standing.
And Freer dumps it up to Walcombe. Walcombe all by himself there. Oh, great save by Moore.
That was another
cross ice
penalty shot. That one, the way he was free, he was
all by himself.
3 steps ahead of the closest Thunder player.
So Enright with it over the blue line. Centers, can't. Flight takes a shot. The puck kicked to the side. And it rolls around behind the net. Solo taps it up, but not out. McIntosh with it. Feeds Lockie Freer, but Lockie says, nope, my horse is tired.
And that's the game.
Oh, my goodness. I wasn't even aware it was rattling on so fast.
Yeah, well, the excitement of the penalty shot kind of took over, but successful game for the Stampede at home in front of a big crowd. 10-2 final score.
So exciting, but Matt, this has got to happen again tomorrow night.
Got to do it tomorrow night.
Yeah, so
players got to back up after a heavy hitting game, and
yes, and we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow night. That was Joel Gerard in net
for the third period.
Yes, sneaky.
We don't pick these up, do we?
No, sleeping I was. Sorry, Joel.
Well, congratulations to Joel for finishing the game off. Does it count as a win if you played
spectacular
20
hustle there? He did some great work. And here I was just assuming it was the old Brooksy. So that ends it. Big thanks to all our sponsors. Big thanks to all our volunteers as well. You guys realize that this whole thing runs on volunteers. Except for us. We're just negotiating another contract.
Big pay rise.
Big pay rise, yeah. So
fancy hotels and fine dining don't pay for themselves, do they, Dave?
No, that's right. Oh, well, we'll see you guys again.